You are now watching Fourth and Inches.
All right, y'all. Welcome back, man. Fourth and inches. It's your boy Nick, and I'm here with Mr. Rodriguez Moore.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying we've been gone for a couple weeks, man. I had some personal stuff going on. I appreciate everybody that reached out to me. Um, but yeah, we back. So let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room, man. My dogs have not looked the most impressive the last 2 weeks. I'm just gonna put it out there.
At
They look
all, at all.
they look like a team that's young. You know what I mean? Because they look like are we playing Kent State? We ain't gotta really take them as serious. Are we playing Missouri? We ain't gotta take them as serious. And both teams came out and punched them in the mouth. Now, the good news is my dog was able to get the win. The bad news is it ain't a good sign, man. It ain't a good sign because you know how this go. If you don't bring it every week, you can easily be upset. Missouri easily could have won that game.
If Missouri had a better offense, yeah, they probably would have won that game. Just like with Texas and us. If they would have had, if Texas would have had they starting quarterback, they probably beat us. Shoot, if they had enough time left on the clock, they probably drive down the field and beat us that
Only
game.
difference though is Georgia defense really played good outside of a few plays. Like they gave up a few big plays, but for the most part, Missouri offense couldn't do much. It was
They
Georgia
offense,
offense that
they they
struggled.
they, they, they don't got no offense. That's the thing. If they had a decent offense, it ain't got to be good. If they had a decent offense, okay offense, they probably beat y'all.
I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. 'Cause like I said, I think they had like 300 something yards total, and 200 of them came on like 5 plays. You know what I mean? Like it was that type of stuff going on in the game, where you have a busted coverage, overrunning the run plays, like stuff that happens on a young defense. For
I
real, 'cause
will
that's
say
what's
this
going on.
now. Missouri defense was punching Stetson Bennett around in that backfield. I don't know what y'all offensive line had going on, but they were getting that man hell back there.
I'm gonna say exactly what was going on. They were bringing pressure, and the fact it ain't even really the fact that they was bringing pressure is how they were bringing pressure. You know what I mean? Like Georgia's weak spot on the offensive line is the guard position. We're replacing two people that got drafted in the NFL, and even though the people that's
Well, hey,
playing right now
hey,
ain't young,
sound like you making excuses to me because that
no,
ain't the
no,
same Georgia
no,
team that was on the
no,
field with,
no,
with Oregon.
no, that's not an excuse at all. Because even in the Oregon game, they was getting pressure at the guard position. It just wasn't as much. So it's like this. It's like, okay, I watched the Oregon game. Well, when Oregon was able to get pressure, where did they get it at? They got it attacking the guards. Okay, all Kent State did was attack the guards the whole game, and they got pressure. Missouri did the same thing, except what Missouri did, which was genius to me, was they attacked the guards and brought pressure outside at the same time. Like they did a lot of zero coverage, a lot of cover one. They were bringing pressure. They was not allowing
Yeah,
Stetson Bennett to get comfortable.
exactly.
Like to me, that's just
They were,
smart football, though.
they were bringing pressure now. I
Oh,
ain't gonna lie.
they were
They
bringing.
that back there. Like soon as he got there and hiked the ball and take about 2, 3 steps back, they right there. He got to move around.
So what you have to do to combat somebody attacking you like that or bringing that much pressure is a run the ball effectively, which they didn't even attempt to do until the fourth quarter, and you got to make them pay when they blitz. You know what I mean? You got to hit them with the screens and the little short pass and make
Now, I
run
ain't
that
gonna lie. Now,
blitz.
the screens would have killed all that pressure because they were bringing a lot of pressure in there, and they running right by the dang the running backs trying to get to Stetson. So the screens, y'all could have killed them with that.
And they didn't really do it. They kept trying to force the
They were
ball down the field to Lad McConkey. And no disrespect to Lad, he a good player, but he ain't the last couple of weeks. He ain't been on this game for whatever reason. you know. But neither here nor there. You know what I mean? Like, matter of fact, that brings me to this week. Let's go and start it off. This week, they at home. SEC opener at home
they
is
be all right.
against Auburn. And I know you've seen the quote, man. Auburn got an offensive lineman that said basically if we keep them out of their third down packages,
What's
I
this
feel
one?
like we can demolish their defensive line.
I ain't see that right there.
Yeah, yeah. Auburn trash this year. They ain't even gonna be a game.
I mean, I just felt like that was a real bold statement to make, especially with Georgia going through what they going through already, and you already going to Athens. It's already a rivalry game, and you just gonna come out and disrespect them people like that? Like, come on, man.
Man, it's a rivalry game. What you expect? It's
But
easier said than done.
he ain't even really he ain't really up the rivalry though. He went to like Akron or something like that and transferred to Auburn. He ain't even really cut like that.
You know they don't watch the film from Missouri, so they ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna try to use the same scheme Missouri used because it worked. Where they probably got a better offense than Missouri, but they struggle with Missouri too now.
See, this is the thing. Auburn really don't have a better offense than Missouri. Auburn has a better running back. The Tank Bigsby is still probably the best running back in the country. I don't care what nobody say. I'm standing on that. His only problem is he played for Auburn.
Get
That's
off
his
of it.
only
Don't,
problem.
don't, don't stand on that.
I'm standing on. I'm standing on. Cause get what? If I put him behind Alabama line, he would look better than Jamar Gibbs.
No, he won't, cause our offensive line ain't got dang.
Bruh,
Our offensive line
bruh, bruh.
ain't up to par yet.
Y'all offensive line is still 10 times better than Auburn offensive line.
It probably better than them.
That's all I'm saying. All he needs is a
But
decent
Missouri,
line.
hey, Missouri, they had a little success running the ball on y'all too. Now they weren't just running all over y'all, but they were popping plays here and there now.
So that's why I was saying like the young linebackers and all that, cause they like you could see them being out of position. Like they unblocked, supposed to make the play, but they overran the play. And
No,
it's
cause
like
like I just said a few minutes ago, that wasn't the same Georgia team, offense or defense. That ain't the same Georgia team that was on the field with Oregon.
yes it was.
Oregon was killing y'all throwing the ball. They couldn't run it. They was killing y'all throwing the ball.
I'm,
Missouri was running the ball. Well, they were getting y'all on a couple of deep passes too, but
I'm telling you, bro, it's two things. Like number one, Jalen Carter wasn't playing. That make a big difference out there in that front. Because even though the other D linemen are good, they ain't him. Like he's that much better. And two, they young. Like as a team, they is young. Especially the two middle linebackers, they sophomores. You got a true freshman starting at safety. You got a red shirt sophomore. I mean red shirt freshman at corner. Like the D line is even young. You know what I mean? So stuff like that gonna happen sometime. It's just part of
all right, now on to the next team off of them trash dogs.
it. All right, the best game of the weekend, at least in my eyes, is gonna be Tennessee on the road at LSU. You know what I mean? We're gonna get to find out, is LSU really for real? You know, after that loss to Florida State early this year, and is Tennessee really for real? Can they go on the road in the Death Valley and get that dub, or is they fraud?
So who you like? That ain't gonna be
Say what?
I guess you said best game. I guess from a best game standpoint, you mean the most competitive.
It's the best game. Don't nobody care nothing about A&M.
You must mean most competitive. But as far as the biggest game, you know who that belongs to.
It's the biggest game,
But
man. Biggest.
yeah, I like Tennessee over LSU.
I
Tennessee
don't.
actually is pretty scared this year.
So this is the thing. I want to go with Tennessee, but Tennessee defense is weak. Like they pass defense is terrible. But LSU don't really pass the ball. Like they really run the ball. So it's almost like if LSU can run the ball and control the clock, they got a good chance to beat Tennessee.
I mean, yeah, any given Saturday a team can lose, but I don't know. I don't see LSU getting it done.
Oh, I'm not confident in them at all. I just see a game plan for them to win.
So you think LSU gonna win?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I'm betting on Tennessee. If I got to bet something, I'm taking Tennessee with the dub.
Oh, okay then.
I want Tennessee to keep winning. You know what I mean? Until they got to come to Athens. That way we don't have
All
an
right.
A&M Alabama situation.
That might you might not get that wish come next weekend when we go to Neyland Stadium.
Oh, that's right. That's right. But college game day might beat up if both y'all can win this week.
Yeah, we both win this week. Yeah, they'll probably be there. They
That's a big
probably be
if.
there
That's a big
if
if though. You know, A&M beat y'all last year.
exactly. So I ain't worried about them this year.
Matter of fact, let's go and let you have the flow, man. We got A&M on the road at Tuscaloosa. You know, Jimbo and Nick Saban let them. Had their little war warriors this summer. A&M look bad, man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. They look terrible so far this season.
Yeah, but they weren't looking good last year. When we went there last year, they had 2 losses already, and one of the losses was to Mississippi State.
Man, you took the words right out my mouth, bro. I'm finna say the same thing.
Yeah, one of them losses was to Mississippi State, and we went in there right after them, and they beat us with a little funky little field goal. But all that trash talking, and then the fact that they beat us last year, all that them boys already said that's on their mind. They say that been playing into how they been preparing for this game. I don't even think Nick Saban, you know how he is. He just like Kirby Smart. They don't believe in maxing the team out. They'll take their foot off of their neck after a little while. I don't think he's gonna have no mercy this year.
Man, no, Nick Saban petty. You know what I mean? When he get a chance, if he got a better team, and he got a chance to go ahead and put extra feet on you, he gonna do it. Cause he petty
No,
like
not
that.
all the time. Not all the time. But this game here, yeah, he gonna do jumbo like that because all that trash that was being talked. You
I mean,
better believe
Jimbo
they done
wasn't
been
wrong.
watching.
Jimbo
They
wasn't
done
wrong
been
now.
watching. They done been watching the video over and over. That you know what I'm saying. They probably watched a little bit of the game last season and how they lost and where they messed up at all that. You know how that goes.
So
I ain't saying Jimbo was wrong for saying what he was saying, but what I am saying is he started taking personal shots about how he worked with Nick and how they think such and such, and
I mean,
he
if
ain't
we're being
gonna.
honest though, Nick Saban took a personal shot at him, talking about he bought all the players and all that good stuff too. That's personal.
That was a fact though.
No, it wasn't. But anyway,
We don't have that argument. I don't prove you wrong on that and all.
you ain't proved nothing wrong.
I proved you wrong. You
No, you
remember
didn't.
when I
No,
was
you didn't.
video and that
Everybody got
said,
NIL
well,
deals, including Nick Saban. So tell him quit crying.
I'm just saying they told them boys when they got there they was paying them. They were gonna get paid if they come there to play.
That wasn't even the same people that they were talking to.
Look, man, we done been on this road. I ain't even gonna go back down no more.
Hey man,
Put your money on Alabama. We're gonna stump them boys.
at the end of the day,
I
Nick
think it's gonna
Saban
be a
was
good game
crying.
for about the first quarter and a half.
So listen, my only
The
question about
one
Alabama
question
is
mark we
though,
got is whether or
is
not Bryce is gonna play.
I was like, is Bryce Young gonna play though? I don't think he's gonna play.
They said he day to day. If it was up to me, I wouldn't play him unless we absolutely just needed him. But I'll rest him because we got Tennessee next week. I feel like Tennessee gonna be a better game than A&M.
Of course. Of course. The Tennessee gonna put points up on y'all. Y'all defense weak. Y'all secondary is weak. Let me be real specific. Y'all cornerbacks are trash.
All I'm gonna say is go look up the stats and go look up the top defenses and
Y'all
whether it's
probably lead the country in pass interference penalties, whether they get
go
called
look and
or
see.
not.
I ain't gonna argue with you. Go look and see. All I'm gonna tell you. Anybody else out there who want to know,
Hey
go
man,
look and see.
listen though. If y'all lead the country in pass interference and you can agree to that, like I say, whether it's called or not, that
I didn't
let
say
me know
I
that
agree to
y'all
that.
trash.
I said I'm not gonna argue with you. I said I'm not gonna argue with you. Go look it up. I ain't gonna argue with you
Cause you
about it.
know
Go
they
look it up.
trash, man. Them folks be grabbing people on the airplane. They can't cover. They be
Man,
holding.
we got the top. We got top defense in the league.
What offense you played that was good? Number one. Number two.
Now you want to go to hollering out what
Number
offense we
two.
play. It don't
Number
matter what
two.
offense we play.
What's up with all this holding receivers on every play though? Because they always do it. The whole team, all
I
of
ain't
them.
I ain't seen it.
Yes, you. Yes, you.
I ain't seen it.
Okay, the Alabama fan. Okay, okay, Alabama.
I ain't-
Then there between me and you, I can admit when Georgia be wrong. You won't even admit Alabama be doing that
So
wrong.
so
But that's
so so
crazy,
you admit what's y'all cornerback name on yeah, y'all cornerback number 5 getting his ass slaughtered out there against Missouri.
bro. Listen. Keely Ringo
Pass
has
interference.
not looked
He was
good this
getting
season.
burnt. He was getting
I
burnt
just said
and
that he
catching
ain't
pass
looked good
interference.
all season. He has not looked good. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he hurt. I don't know if maybe he gained weight.
Nah,
Whatever it is.
he ain't hurt. He's just trash. Don't make no excuse for him. He
I ain't gonna say he
trash.
trash. I can't say he trash. Cause I done seen him be too good. But
He
this season,
trash.
he ain't. It ain't been there. I don't know what's going on.
He was a one hit wonder.
but he was good all last season though. Like he was good the whole season.
Yeah, yeah. We ain't
Your
in
corners
last
ain't
season no
never
more.
been good. Ain't none of
We
your
ain't in
corners
last
showed
season
it.
no more.
Ain't none of
We,
your corners showing they like that. That's why you got a freshman out there right now.
Kool-Aid.
Who?
Rick's been hurt. That's why he ain't been playing a lot. They trying to ease him back into rotation.
I ain't even counting Riggs because he ain't really played for real.
Yeah, he been hurt. They've been letting
Exactly.
him get in a
So,
little
so
bit,
I
but
can't
not
count
too
him.
much.
I can't even count him. I'm talking about like Kool-Aid and them.
Kool-Aid.
Trash.
Ain't that sweet. Ain't that
Kool-
sweet.
Kool-Aid been trash. Last year he trash. This year, oh yeah. The only one you got that's been good though is the freshman. He was good against Texas. But we're gonna see how they go.
Yeah, we'll see.
Who else we got a good game? Oh yeah, Arkansas and Mississippi State. You know, Arkansas already got 2 losses. I don't know how they lost to A&M. That was crazy. They had them for whoop. But they got 2 losses already. Now they got to go on the road at Mississippi State. KJ Jefferson is questionable for the game. If he can't play, they can't win.
I'll
Simple
tell
as
you
that.
another good game that you overlooking.
Who that?
TCU and Kansas. They both 4-0 and 5-0.
Oh, I was getting to it.
Oh, okay, man.
That was
And
that
then
was the kind of
another one.
game they had.
You got you got the Red River Showdown.
But is anybody really gonna watch that game at 12 o'clock though? Like really?
I mean, it give you something to look at until the good games come on.
You know, Oklahoma coming off a loss. They look terrible. TCU beat them people like they was a joke. Texas,
Yeah, pretty
you know,
much.
they Texas.
TCU out the dog on them boys. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I'm talking about TCU embarrassed them people. Now, it's one thing to
Them
lose
boys,
the game, but it's totally different. You just get embarrassed.
them boys put hands, feet, elbows, everything on them boys.
All that.
And the home team got a good game this weekend. Georgia
Oh, another
Southern
game that
at,
we ain't
at
really,
Georgia State.
huh?
Georgia Southern at Georgia State.
And I
Now
don't know what
Georgia,
I don't know what to do with Georgia Southern, man. Georgia Southern gonna look like they
look,
look like
Georgia State.
all stars one week. The next week they look like scrubs.
Georgia State is a 2.5 point favorite, and they 1-4. Georgia Southern 3-2.
Yeah, because one of Southern losses is the
They
man they lost to
they
some
lost to
they lost
UAB
to Coastal Carolina last week at
and
the end of the
UAB,
game had them beat though, and it was another
and they
game
lost
like that
they UAB.
UAB,
Yeah,
but I don't know. I like
but
Southern though. I like Southern, but that's because I'm biased though. I'm a Georgia Southern fan for real.
I supposed to win one of the games. I ain't been none though.
I'm gonna still try to get one.
Find out when they homecoming if they ain't already passed.
True.
Matter of fact, Appalachian State. I think that's the last game.
If
Next
they
to the
playing
last
App
game
State, I think it's gonna be on a Thursday night. At least it usually is anyway.
when they play App.
Yeah, at home they usually have it on. Well, they used to. I don't know if it's still set up like that, but it used to be on a Thursday because it was on TV.
Nah, this year is gonna be on a Saturday at 6 p.m. 11/26,
Okay.
November the 20th.
Hey, sound like the one we need to try to slide to then.
I don't know, my boy. I might be a little occupied though.
Hey, it is what it is, you know. You know.
It's a
But
birthday.
anyway, man, like I said, man, I ain't trying to stay too long. Anything else you want to speak on before we end this guy for the day?
Nah, man, I ain't got no more to say.
All right, man. Go dogs. Gig 'em. You know, TC. I mean, Texas A&M, man. Let's get it. Texas
Roll Tide.
A&M. Let's go.
Put your money on it.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh, okay.
Can't even do that.
I thought you had some sense.
All right, bro. Y'all be easy.
All right, bro. You too.